Hey, what's going on, folks? The Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome, folks. Today I'm here with my dual avatar deck profile. This is an update from my previous build. I'll go ahead and go over the card choices and some of the newer cards that have been released for the set, and I'll mention them in this profile. I won't go too deep into some of the cards because a lot of the cards are pretty well known, so I'll go briefly over the card choices. But yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? So starting off with the monster lineup, I do have the triple dual avatar fist YuGiOh. Pretty standard. YuGiOh helps to get your dual avatar spells from the deck to your hand, and also has a nice effect where if a dual avatar fusion monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to return this back to your hand. So he's always there. He always gives you plays for next turn, just in case your field gets nuked. So triple of fist. Then we played triple feet. Feet is like the most crucial one now since we got the new fusion monster for her, or for him. I think it's a dude, or a guy, or someone. But yeah, Kokoku basically just searches out for your dual avatar traps, and it acts as a fusion. It's like a built-in polymerization as well during your opponent's turn if your dual avatar monster is destroyed. So we play triple of Kokoku. And then just for the rest of the monsters, just triple Ash Blossom for the hand traps, just to stop things. And of course, double Veiler. I still like playing Veiler. Veiler is still crucial, in my opinion. So that's going to round up the monster lineup. Very small. Alright, onto the spells. Triple dual avatar invitation. It is your fusion spell. It helps to get the tokens out and then help you make your fusion plays. Then we got triple perfect sync Ayun. Ayun basically helps to search for your dual avatar monster, and it also allows you to sprout out a dual avatar token. I believe when you normal summon a dual avatar monster, but if you use that effect, you can't summon anything else except fusion monsters, so which isn't a problem. The deck only really summons fusions. And then next on, we got the triple dual avatar defeating evil. I know people kind of only play 1 or 2 copies of it. This card is like so underrated. It deals with like really bizarre matchups where a monster can't be targeted. It bypasses that because you can just ban after you resolve the effect to blow up a card on your field and your opponent's field. You get 2 effects, so you can either draw or you can just banish a card. It doesn't target, which is really good, so it gets past things. I think this card is very important. I was thinking of playing Regeki again, but I think this kind of replaces Regeki in its own way, because I just love the fact that you can interrupt your opponent's plays, especially if they're trying to go off. So it really does put your opponent in a very difficult situation. That's why I play 3 of it. That's my theory of it. But the ratio is up to personal preference. If you feel 1 is enough, play 1. Then we got triple Pot of Desires, of course, just to net us some draw power. Triple Supply Squad. I do like the aspect of drawing a card because the tokens always blow up. So it's always good to like, it's such a plus. If you have like 3 supply squads and you blow up a token through like YuGiOh's effect, you get to draw 3 cards essentially. So supply squad is always live, really good. Then triple Cosmic Cyclone, just to get rid of the back row. The nasty back row always causes a problem for everyone, so Cosmic Cyclone's very nice. Then we got double Fusion Deployment. I only have 2, but 3, I would advocate playing a 3rd copy just to help you get out the dual avatar monsters from the deck, so you can make your fusion plays a lot more quicker. And also it's really good, especially if they for example, they try and Ash, you've got other options to get out your YuGiOh. Then 1 Terraforming just to get the field spell, and then the last spell is the Reinforcement just to search for our dual avatar monsters from the main deck. Alright, that's going to round up the spells, a fat chunky lineup of spells. Onto the traps, we only just play the triple compact. It's Spellbook of Masters. You banish it, and then you just apply the effect of a dual avatar spell and trap you banish from the grave. So pretty good. Then we got triple return just to kind of give us. It's basically a I forgot what the card's called. It's like Backs to the Front, I think it's called, but it's really good because you get to sprout out a token if you bring back a dual avatar effect monster, not a fusion. So it's really good in that aspect. And then we do play the one Ascendance, just to help us summon out higher level dual avatar monsters, so we can, you know, help level climb into fusions, which is very good. And that's going to round up the main deck, folks. Okay, onto the extra deck. Of course, we play the triple dual avatar empowered. I think it's YuGiOh. I might be wrong. YuGiOh. This card's amazing. I love playing this card. When it battles, your opponent can't activate anything, and if it attacks, after damage calc, you get to return one monster your opponent controls. So it's basically a compulse, really good. And if your opponent, when your opponent's spell and trap card or effect is activated that targets this card while you control 2 or more fusion monsters, he gets an additional quick effect where you can negate the activation, which is pretty good. So again, more of a condition, very good, especially if you have like the other dual avatar fusion monsters, which they are very easy to summon. So that effect is very easy to obtain. Then of course the newest fusion of the deck, the triple dual avatar empowered Mitsujaku. Really good. It's like a giant grenade. So during your turn, you can just bounce back all spells and traps your opponent controls. So it kind of it defeats decks that like to play battle traps like Mirror Force and stuff. And it also has another interesting effect as well, where you can basically blow up a monster. You can blow up a monster if they activate a monster effect if you control 2 or more fusion monsters. So again, it's kind of similar to the previous empowered fusion monster, just additional. It's more of like an additional effect that is given to you if you do have more fusion monsters to meet that requirement, which is pretty good. But it doesn't come up very often. It's not the greatest effect, but I do like playing triple of Mitsu because I do like the giant grenade effect. And then we've got the triple armored YuGiOh. Basically just pops a attack position monster, really good, and he buffs your fusion monsters' attack points by 300 and their defense points too. Then the triple YuGiOh. YuGiOh just negates the effect of a special summon monster that was summoned from the extra deck, I believe. But it's just really good. It's a nice negation. And to round up the extra deck, I do play the Nightmare package, of course, just the triple of the trio. And then I do play the 1 dual avatar spirit token. I need 3 more. And then, of course, my Menat centerpiece. But yes, folks, that's going to round up the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile.